Hello guys, welcome to the next video on JavaFx tutorial for beginners. In this video we will see how to use ListView in JavaFx. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the last project which I have made for combo box, and it has this main.java class and main controller and main.fxml which I have created in the last video. Okay, so first of all what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my main.fxml file in the scene builder, and in here what I'm going to do is from the controls category I'm going to drag and drop our list view in here. Okay, and this is how your list view looks like. Right now, next thing what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give the ID to this list view. So I'm going to select this, and let's say it's my list view. Okay, and just press enter and save everything, and just take the same ID and go to your Eclipse IDE and go to the controller.java, and this is our list view name. So what we are going to do is we are going to create one more object for the list view. So just write list view and give this name to the list view. Okay, and fix the imports for the list view from JavaFx. Right now, list views and combo box works in a similar way because list view also takes this observable list as a list. Okay, so just take your list view and go to your initialize method which we have created in the last video, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this list view and then I'm going to just call a set items method on it. So set items, and then just provide this observable list which we have created in the last video to the argument of set item. Right now, save your code and just run your app once again, and now you can see here these names are populated in the list box. Okay, now for example you want to add some names dynamically, as we have seen in the case of combo box. What we can do, we can go to this button action function which we have created in the last video, right? And instead of using this combo box, I will just replace it with the list box. So our code is listbox.get items dot add all, and I have added some more names to the list, and I will save my code and run it once again. And right now we have 4 names, but when I press this button the names are added to the list. Right, so it's almost working as the combo box. Now for example, right now you can only choose one item at a time, so you cannot select multiple items using this list box. But for example, you want to choose multiple item in the list box. How we can do this? So go to your initialize method once again and take this list view object, and then just call get selection mode, and then just call a method called set selection mode, and as an argument it takes selection mode as the argument. So just write selection mode dot multiple. Okay, and when you do this you will be able to select multiple items. So save your code and run it once again, and I will click this button to populate more names, and now I can choose multiple items in the list. Okay, now when we choose these multiple items they are not doing anything. So for example, I want to retrieve whatever I have selected in the list box. So let's see how we can retrieve all those names which I have selected in the list box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my button action method, and in here I will just comment this code to add items. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to declare an observable list, because this list view returns this observable list. Right, so just declare an observable list of type string, and let's say its name is names because we are retrieving names from here. Okay, and then we can say names is equal to, take the list view from here, then get the selection mode, and then get the selected items from here. Okay, and it's going to return these all the items which we have selected in this variable. So it's a list, right? So we need to iterate over these names to get all these selected names, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a for loop, and I'm going to declare a string name in all the names. So I will iterate through the list, and then here I can print all the names one by one. So just write sys out. So in here as an argument, just pass this name which we are retrieving from the names list. Okay, and save your code and run it once again. Now for example, I will choose one name from here and click the button. It prints one name. Now let's select two names and just click this button, and it prints two other names, right? And for example, I choose all the names, it's going to print all the names from here. Okay, so you can access all the selected item from a list in an observable list, and you can iterate over this list using a for loop, and then you can access all these items here. Okay, now let's see how we can populate our list box using fxml file. So in the last video also we have seen how we can populate a combo box from the fxml file instead of populating it through this initialize method. So I will just comment this code which was populating the list using this observable list, and I'm going to go to my main.fxml file. Here is my list view, and I will just change the list view something like this. So in between these elements I can just add these items. Now you can populate a list view in the same way as you have done in the combo box. So it takes this item element, and inside the item element it takes the fx collection element, and inside the fx collection element you can populate your list view using this string element using fx value, right? So I'm going to just copy this code from here and paste it here. Okay, and save your code and run it once again. And now you can see all these item 1, item 2, item 3 and item 4 are populated using the fxml file. So in this way you can use list view in JavaFX. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.